welcome everyone. This is Mord on the Dark. We're going to continue where we left off last time on Suikoden 5. It was just Leon and Ald. I believe we were going to go look for Leah, our sister. Plus do a bit of exploring. Such as right here. There's two items. A dress and refined clothes. Really bad items, but still. Anybody in here? Nope. Nope. Alright. We need to come in here. Aha! Prince Mordon. What an unusual pleasure to see you here. Well, you've come all this way. The least I can do is share a bit of knowledge about runes. So what is it that you want to know? What are runes exactly? Well, in a nutshell, you probably know all about how the world is made up of forces, right? Water, wind, earth, competing and combining with each other. These forces together shape everything. Now each rune symbolizes one of those forces, so they say. Of course, the runes predate humanity, so no one really knows for sure. Is that a rune on Mother's forehead? Well, you see, one who bears a rune upon their body gains the ability to harness that rune's power. The water rune grants the power of water, the wind rune the power of wind. You get the idea. So you can imagine what the sun rune does. That's right, the power of the sun itself. And that's what Her Majesty used on Lord Lake when... that's another matter entirely. What are the three runes of Felena? Ah, you mean the Sun Rune, the Dawn Rune, and the Twilight Rune. Well, the Sun Rune is blessed, you see. It brings the Queendom of Felena prosperity. And the Dawn Rune and Twilight Rune bring the Queendom protection, or so the legends say. Unlike most runes, those three are each unique and incredibly powerful. Especially the Sun Rune. No other rune anywhere near here comes close. Some people even say it's one of the true runes, all born together with our world at the dawn of time. Perhaps we should leave it at that for today. If we delve too deeply into things like this, we'll end up talking forever. Now, that is technically true. The Sun Rune is technically it's not really a true rune, because the true runes would be the Holy Rune. The Sun Rune is the child of it. As is Twilight and Dawn. They are all children runes. With Twilight and Dawn being the lesser true runes, and Sun being the greater, and then comes the true Star Rune, I think it was. No, Space Rune. For it. So, it is the most powerful of the runes, to be sure. Okay, so the princess isn't in her room. Where could she be? Well, since we saw that scene with the Rune Master, now all we have to do is go to the guard's room and we'll get another scene. But heavens, whatever's to be done about Her Majesty's whims. Indeed. Sending the prince off to the province for an inspection. What could she have been thinking? Don't tell me she's considering getting him involved in politics someday. Lord Godwin and Lord Burroughs would never stand for that. A third player in their little tug of war. Not just any third player, a royal male, no less. Ridiculous. Yes, a Falanan royal male. They've always been useless, waving to the crowds. That's all they're good for. Well, that and marrying off to foreigners. Seriously, the prince is as good as dead wood. Now rightly you speak. Ha! Who could that be? Well, you guys, boys look like... Oh, this one's voiced. So I'll cut quiet.
You should really pay attention to where you are. You never know, some rogue knight might slip out of the guard room and come passing by. Okay?
Kyle? What are you talking about? We were just standing around having a little chat, that's all. Well, yeah, but I can't exactly ignore what you're chatting about, me being a Queen's Knight and all. You know, the part about the prince being as good as dead? What? Don't be ridiculous. We never said anything of the kind. Of course not. Not as good as dead wood, he said. Shut up, you idiot! Oh, Deadwood. Okay, well, no one's gonna care that you said that. Not even Her Majesty. Sir Kyle, no. Please, no. I'm begging you. Please. What will it take to keep this quiet? Do a dance. Seriously, right now. Do a dance. No, just kidding. Look, I don't want to be a tattletale. Just try not to badmouth anybody, especially right where I can hear you, which is pretty much everywhere. Yes, sir. Of course, we'll be good. We promise. Now, if you'll just excuse us. Hey, Prince, Leon, you can come out now. Wow, they talk like that in the halls now? Thank you, Kyle. Just doing my job. And hey, all that stuff they said, don't worry about it. Court's filled with those kind of losers. Spend all your time worrying about each individual one, and your hair's gonna fall out. Kyle. Oh yeah, by the way, a little late now, but welcome home, Your Highness, Leon. Thank you. Hey, you guys should come visit the Queen's Knight's guard room with me. It's been a while, right? I'd better go see Lim first. Oh, you're looking for the princess? In that case, you really should go to the guard room. You guys keep missing each other, right? Going back and forth? If you wait in the guard room, she's bound to find you there eventually. So let's go. Kyle joins the party. His Royal Highness.
Hey. Huh. Where's His Majesty, Fairy?
He went out through the back. He's a busy man,
Never mind that. Kyle, where have you been?
Me? Nowhere. Just wanted to see the prince, that's all.
That's all? Do you always take your duty so lightly?
Your Royal Highness. Sir, you must be exhausted after your inspection of Lord Lake. Actually, I should have accompanied you on your trip, but His Majesty didn't give me the order.
Of course he did. After all, Lord Lake is your hometown, isn't it, Galleon? Baird wouldn't make you go there. The guy's not heartless, you know.
Yes, but I have already been back there once. His Majesty needn't protect me.
But Galleon, I don't see how you could ever come to terms with it.
It's been 2 years, but the Queen still won't even let them rebuild. Man, talk about heartless.
Hold your tongue, Kyle.
Elenia.
Her Majesty imposed a suitable punishment on those traitors, plain and simple. She did what a queen has to do. And we, the Queen's Knights, have no business second-guessing her.
Yeah, that's what you say, Elenia, but...
Silence, Kyle. No matter the circumstances, the fact remains that the people of Lord Lake committed treason. They must serve their penance.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think the Queen went way too far.
Kyle, how dare you disrespect our queen? The Sun Rune is proof enough that this nation and Her Majesty have heaven's divine blessing. It's only natural Her Majesty has used the Sun Rune enough.
Yeah, right. You're starting to sound just like Lord Godwin. And on that note, I don't know if I can trust a knight who's merely a pawn of the Godwin family.
Insolent fool! You're one to talk seeing how you're just a mouthpiece for the Barrows family.
Ridiculous. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That will be enough. Do you realize how disgracefully you're acting in front of His Royal Highness? We are terribly sorry, Your Highness.
Off with all your heads. Apology accepted.
We should be protecting the royal family, not getting involved in private quarrels that might affect our duties. Kyle, especially you.
Huh? Me?
Your manner of speaking sounds like criticism of Her Majesty. You should restrain yourself a little.
That's all right, Zaha. Please, everybody, continue.
Your commandership.
Don't mind me. As you were. As you all know, Her Majesty has been troubled ever since the split between the two factions of the Senate. The Godwin faction has been gaining more and more power recently, which has caused Her Majesty much anguish. At a time like this, Her Majesty wants true loyalty from us, the Queen's Knights. Some people may believe that knights must give absolute obedience to their master. But that's not true loyalty. True loyalty means being able to speak openly about what you think is right, what you think is wrong. Of course, I'd be upset with any fool who thought he could criticize Her Majesty wherever and whenever he wanted. But at the very least, in this room, I want us to be able to express our views openly, without fear of reprisal. Now, if there are any constructive opinions you'd like to share with Her Majesty, I'd be happy to pass them on for you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Leon,
Your Majesty?
when you two have thoughts and ideas of your own, please don't be shy about sharing them with us. The Queen's Knights are known for their artistry with a blade, but they also have much wisdom and insight to impart. Be wise and heed their words.
Yes, sire.
Kyle left the party. Sounds like the Godwins want to use the Sun Rune to become a powerful force and broaden the country's borders. And the Burrows faction is aiming for domestic and foreign stability without the use of runes, eh? Sigh, every country has its share of conflicts among its noble, but it's much worse here because of the runes. It's particularly sad that the Queen's own knights can't even agree. Since his commandership feels we should express our views, I personally feel his commandership's actions are taking idealism to an extreme. What Felena really needs are disciplined Queen's Knights, ready to act upon the will of Her Majesty. A word, if you will, Prince Mordon. His Majesty Farron says the House of Godwin is responsible for all our troubles. Do you believe that too? I really don't know. The Godwins care about our country's future. It's the only reason they want to put the Sun Rune to use. It's absurd to think that they're playing tricks with Her Majesty. No, we have to look out for the House of Barrows. Their fear of change is putting the country at risk. Her Majesty's actions against Lord Lake are not for me to judge. So, Prince, did you notice anything unusual about George on your trip? What do you mean? It's not like this is a bad thing, but we still don't know too much about George. Not one of the Queen's Knights can match his skill in combat without runes, except maybe His Majesty Farron. Also, I heard a rumor that before George came to Felena, he served as a general in a land far to the north. Makes me wonder about his connection to His Majesty. Just what convinced him to bring George here?
Hey, has anybody seen my brother in here? Princess? Oh,
Oh, my finger, Brett. Since he just got back, I thought I'd wait to tell him. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell him now. Mordon, I'll be sending you to Stormfist to check on the preparations for the Sacred Games. The Sacred Games? Oh, that big fighting tournament? The one that's going to decide who my husband's going to be? That? Well, yes. Your Majesty. Not quite on board with the idea, are you, Your Majesty? Of course not. She's far too young. But she's our nation's princess. It's her sacred duty. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, to be fair, Your Majesty wouldn't be here today if you hadn't won the last games. Hey, Mordon, what about you? Would you hate it if I had a fiancé too? Of course I'd hate it. You would, huh? Anyway, I wonder who's going to win. What kind of man will the princess end up with? They're keeping the lists of applicants over at the Senate. Not that I have any interest in reading it, mind you. Well, I want to see it. Don't you, Princess? I bet you do. Well, maybe I'm a little curious. Ooh, can I see? Me too, please. Then it's settled. Come on, Prince, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go read about your future brother-in-law. Alright, we're off to the Senate Hall then. I heard what you were saying. Sounds like fun. Oh, Lady Siledes, welcome back. Oh, Aunt Siledes. Huh? I thought you were asleep in your room. Oh, I was, off in dreamland, in my nice, warm, comfy bed, and then all of a sudden, where's Mordon? That was you, wasn't it, Limbs? Mia Keys? You completely woke me up. Lady Siledes, let me clarify things. The princess was the one doing all the shouting. I was just there. Hey, Mia Keys. What? It's true. Why, well, isn't it kind of your fault, Aunt Siledes, sleeping in the middle of the day like that? Mordon, Leon, and George just got back, too, but you don't see them just lying around. Maybe your age is catching up with you. Lim, your Aunt Siledes couldn't hear you so well just now. Could you please repeat what you just said? Eek! Mordon, Aunt Siledes is scaring me. Alright, that's enough, Auntie. You never change. You're always so lenient with your sister of yours. Don't worry, I'm on your side, Lady Siledes. Of course, I'm on the princess's side, too. Can't you pick just one? Come on, you're both so beautiful. Well, cute in your case. But how could I possibly choose? Kyle, do you have any plans to grow up anytime soon? Anyway, forget it. I'm awake now, whether I like it or not. You guys are going to the Senate Hall to see the list of applicants for the Sacred Games, right? I'll go with you. Nothing better than a day out with all these beautiful ladies and cute girls. Am I right, Prince? Less talking, more walking. Let's move it. And Siledes joins the party. Now, I am going to real quick unequip Kyle, unequip Mia Keys. There. because you only use Kyle for one fight, and you'll use Miyake's for none at this point. But with that, we're going to call it an episode, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'm Mort on the Dark, and we'll see you next time.